Hello and welcome everyone to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How are you all doing today? Thank you very much for joining. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you to all you subscribers on YouTube. If you guys are interested, I have some social media links down below in the description if you want to check out. I am officially on Twitter. Go follow me on there. We can talk all things NASCAR, sim racing, etc. I am on Facebook. I'm posting things on there more and more frequently, and I'm also going to be doing some special streams on Twitch coming up soon. So if you want to go follow me down there below as well, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support, you guys. You guys are awesome. Excuse me. As you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be doing a Camping World Truck Series race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, in celebration of the races coming up this weekend. Alright, so let me get my laptop finished setting up. Alrighty. I know I kind of set this one up last minute. I'm going to do another stream later today, a Can I Recreate? Haven't decided what I'm going to do for that one, so I'm up to any suggestions. How's it going? Alright, so for both my versions of Las Vegas, I have the up-to-date ones, Vegas 2014 and Revamp 2011. I was having some clipping issues like I was having on the latter part of the Atlanta stream, so I'm going to turn the number of opponents down just a tad, just to hopefully avoid any clipping issues I might have with my graphics. Realistic. We're going to be doing a 25% length race, which equals out to 67 laps. What truck am I using? I forgot. Oh yeah, Matt Crafton. I'm going to keep that one. From my last stream I used with the trucks, trying to recreate his flip from the Daytona race. Alrighty, hopefully I don't have any clipping issues. I'm actually just going to do a test with the race right now and see if there's... Alright, no clipping or texture issues that I saw. If so, I might just have to turn the graphics way down or something like that. Let's get into it.
Keep it under 45. Keep it
45
under
is the speed
3,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
This is another one of those tracks where I thought I was going to be doing really decent, so I turned the difficulty up, because in tests I kept qualifying in first and was in first in the practice laps, but then when I came to the race I was struggling to keep up with the rest of the cars, so I have the difficulty right around 90, right in the middle. Practice laps, and why do we have two Travis Quapples? Why are there two Quapples? Oh, got a little loose there. Get a good feel for the turns. Right in the middle. Got a little too high up there, although the high groove actually worked a little bit for me right there. Just like I said, for this track, it seemed to be a lot easier in practice and qualifying, but I was struggling to keep up with the pack in the actual race. So I'm happy with where I have the difficulty right now, because that was probably a really good lap for me. Oh yeah, first, look at that. Oh. I checked up a little bit and I got down onto the apron, but luckily I kept it together. Let's try the high groove coming out of turn 3 and 4. Oh, there's actually some grip up here. Nice. Whoa. Whoa. Jesus. Check up much? I'm not gonna do that again. So Travis Quapple right in front of me is apparently the next fastest truck. I need to take him out after that. Travis, a little gift for you. There we go. Oh, damn it.
There's an accident in turn 1.
I just pulled a Danica. Except I didn't overcorrect and go into the wall head on. Welcome anyone new just joining in. We're doing a Camping World Truck Series race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. A 67-lap race. I'm just doing some practice laps right now just to get a feel for the track before I try qualifying, which will be in a few minutes or so, and the race will start shortly after. My truck feels really good in practice, but the tests I was doing, it was a lot harder in race than it was in practice. So I'm not getting too cocky right now. Because it usually happens. I always seem like I'm doing really good in practice, but then the race comes and then the AI seems a lot better in race than just in practice. And I really like the high groove. No one checks up. You get a great run off the turns. And keep a little bit more momentum through the turns. Bump drafting at Las Vegas. Oh. Stop checking up so much. Who we all have so far? Poland, Spring, Monster Jam, Joel, Miles, Line Hunter. What is Daniel Suarez doing in the truck series? This is the 2016 trucks, I believe, because I don't believe there's a 2017 actual car set out for the truck mod yet. So I'm just kind of making do with what I have. Yeah, I'm using the 2016 car set, that's why. Alright, 1 or 2 more laps and then I will qualify. Let's see how fast I can take these turns before I go into the wall from understeer. So I seem to be flying past the cars right now, but come race time, trust me, I'm going to be struggling. Alright, 169, 170 was the limit. I was a little too fast to take the turns. Alright, let's practice coming down onto the pits. So I believe the speed limit's 45. Shit. There we go.
45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
It could have been a better way to approach the pits, but at least it worked. Let's get to my pit box. I'm going to be going a little faster. Alrighty. I want to take a look at that replay coming to the pits, and then we'll qualify, and then I will start the race. By the way, I'm taking up for suggestions for what I should do for today's later stream, the Can I Recreate stream. I'm open to any suggestions, period, but I'm trying to think of any Las Vegas related ones that aren't Jeff Gordon's crash. And no, if there's anyone new watching, I'm not doing Dan Weldon's wreck. I get that's a impulse suggestion to say, but for those of you unfamiliar with my channel, I do not try to do wrecks where anyone was fatally injured or seriously injured out of respect for them and the family. It's alright if you didn't know that. There's a lot of people that don't. How much damage did I do?
Go,
Alright.
go, go!
Oh, perfect timing. Alright, I will qualify now. Let's see where I finish after qualifying. So 170 was a bit too bad. Shoot, cold tires, I can't be too aggressive yet. I'm getting all the tires up.
Okay, here comes your first turn left.
Stay nice and tight to the bottom line. Full throttle out of the turn. Nice and smooth. Shoot, why did I go down low like that? I think it was just the banking that drifted me down low. So even though it doesn't seem like it, there's still some banking on those straightaways. Anywhere from like 5 to 10 degrees. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's still enough to start drifting your car if you don't have a grip on the wheel. Look at that, first place. Don't know if that's going to last throughout the whole race.
Alright, there's the checkered
Yep.
flag.
I qualified in 6th. I will be 3rd in the outside line. Luke. Sorry guys, I'm switching my preview to 720. Because my preview on my laptop's a bit grainy right now. There we go. Is the stream coming in fine for everyone? No drop frames. It's not taking too long to buffer. Just making sure we're not having any issues for anyone. Wouldn't want that. Alright, I think I'm just going to go right into the race. I don't think I even need to do any more practice. I think I got enough practice. Who do we got all commenting on my stuff? I don't know if he's watching, but Canon Biller just followed me on Twitter. Thank you very much to him. If you guys want to go check me out on Twitter, go do that. I haven't posted anything in a few days, but I'm going to be posting a lot. If I'm not recording my reaction live while I'm watching the races, I'm posting tweets. At least for the last one I did, about every 20 minutes or so. Abreu, isn't that short dude? Parker Klingerman, Tyler Reddick, Cody Coughlin, a fellow Cody. Alrighty, let's hope I don't wreck. Don't get too aggressive. It's only a 25% race, but there's still 67 laps to go. Although I don't like being in the middle of all this traffic, so I would prefer to get ahead. I feel like everyone's going to check up at some point. Just a little love tap into the wall. Just kiss the wall. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. God damn it. Alright, that was completely my fault. Alright, so I knew it was going to be a tough race for me. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be starting from the back. God damn it. That was totally my fault. I just braked a little too hard in anticipation for everyone in front of me checking up. And the back end just started to come around. Totally my fault. Alright, I'll actually feel better on a single file restart, so... And there's still 67 laps, or 60 something by the time the caution's over.
Stay behind the one car.
Still plenty of time. Well, that was embarrassing. Yes, we'll take a look at the replay. Luckily, I didn't take too hard of a hit. Kind of hit the inside wall when I came back down. I bumped the outside wall when I slid up the track, but I think I maybe got bumped by someone, but I didn't take too hard of a hit.
Keep it under 3,500 in second.
Don't go over 45.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road.
Why am I right here?
In turn 1.
I thought I qualified 6th.
The pace cars in turn 2.
Alright, just repair that damage. How's it going, everyone? Thanks for joining. Brendan the Gent.
The pace cars.
Friendly, familiar face. Joshua. It's Azora. Jacob. Sorry if I mispronounced anyone's name. Alright, so for those of you just joining in, I qualified 6th. Everything was going good. Then right at the start of the second lap, I got a little too cautious. I thought everyone in front of me was going to check up. Hit the brakes a little too hard. Right here, I thought for sure everyone was going to check up. I hit the brakes. Then the back end stepped out. Alright, so I got tapped by the one right there. And that little tap right there. That's basically the only hit I really took. I tapped the inside wall when I came down, but no major hits, so it's not like it's a super speedway where it's all based on aerodynamics.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500.
Don't go over
in
45.
second. The pace cars in turn 3.
It's a pretty packed house for a truck race, yeah, no kidding.
The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 13 car. We won't fix the damage. Okay,
damn it.
run when you can.
This is just getting embarrassing.
We're going green next time by. Line up, single file.
This is just getting embarrassing. Well, hopefully those bald spots on my tires don't really affect anything. Jesus Christ. You see why I wasn't getting too cocky with how good I was doing in practice and qualifying? Alright, so we'll have 62 laps to go on the restart. Alright, Cody, get your crap together. Oh yeah, that's right. Brendan the Gent, I forgot that you asked me a few questions about mods a week or so ago. I meant to get back to you. I apologize, though. I'm not the best teacher. Basically, the best advice I would have is just look up some tutorial videos on YouTube. There's tons of tutorial videos. But I see you're getting some help from Joel. And we're green. By the way, my balance is like all off because I slept on my right side of my head the other night. When I woke up, I had like swimmer's ear in my right ear. Tried cleaning it out a bunch. Dumped a bunch of peroxide in there, let it sit to try to clean it out. Nothing. Clean my ears every time I shower. It's not like a cake full of wax. Not like I could make a candle, but... So yeah, I can barely hear out of my right ear right now, and my balance is all off as a result. Trying to get out of last place. And we get out of last place. Didn't get a good run off turn 4, which we did. It's one of those tracks where you can actually do that since there's no yellow line in the tri-oval. Or the front stretch, I should say. It's not really a tri-oval. I checked up a little too much for that turn. Another good run. Alright, I'm good off of turn 4. Just going into the turns, I'm a little iffy. I either go too slow or I'm in it too loose and I feel like I'm going to spin out again. Alright, once I get past the next car, I'm in the top 30. If that's something to be proud of. Stay up there, 86. Checked up a little bit there. Not again. God damn it. And they're really not going to call a yellow? Really not going to call a yellow? Really? This just ain't my race, is it? This just ain't my race. God damn it, that spin did something to my truck. Looking at those split times, god damn it. They're gaining on me just ever so slightly. Maybe I can spin out on purpose coming across the line and hope the yellow comes out then. It's just getting embarrassing. Stop pulling a Brian Scott. Yeah, I'm giving Matt Crafton a bad name. He's usually really good in the truck series. Of course, now I'm running okay laps when I don't have a million trucks around me. Some point in the next 10 laps or so, I might try to pull a Clint Boyer and accidentally spin out coming through the front stretch and hope the yellow flag comes out right before I cross the line so I can keep my spot on the lead lap. Or maybe I'll just play it fair and accept defeat because I suck, which I apparently do. At least at this track. I'm just keeping faith that there will be a yellow. Looks like they're not catching up to me too much more than they already are. They're staying right around 8.5 seconds behind me. It's fluctuating up and down a little bit, but I think that's from the turns. Yeah, because now it's going back up. Pray for a yellow. A harmless yellow, just a single truck spin or something. Really should have got going faster after I spun, got going up to speed again quicker than I did, but I was really anticipating them throwing a yellow for that. God knows NASCAR throws a yellow nowadays if there's a leaf on the track, in opportune moments at least. Come on, yellow. Starting to feel my tires go a little bit. Well, not go, but start to get a little worn. Look at that, I'm catching up to this 32nd place guy. I'll just make that my goal to try to catch up to him. Which it looks like I'm actually doing. .4, 14.3. If I can get past, is that Tyler Young, whatever his name is, and have at least one car or truck between me and the leaders, that'll make me a little more comfortable. It's funny what they've thrown the caution for in the past, but does anyone remember, I believe it was the Truck Series race that I want to say either Michigan or California last year, where I believe it was Kyle Busch was leading and he blew a tire with 1 lap to go, and there was just pieces of tire going everywhere, debris laying everywhere on the track, completely dangerous, and they just kept it green the entire time until the race finished. That was when he like blew a tire, he was out of gas, someone else was out of gas. There's like a bunch of crazy crap happening on the last lap. I don't know if anyone remembers that race. I think that was last year. Maybe I'll accidentally spin that O2 truck, kind of trying to get past him when I catch up to him. I normally don't do stuff like that, but it's not like it's my simulation series I'm doing alongside with the Monster Energy Cup series. Like the video I'm going to be doing tomorrow, the 100% length race, which I'll be doing again for another 3 to 4 hours. Oh, it was the Xfinity series. Yeah, it's funny what they've thrown the caution for, like ridiculous things in the past, but didn't for that. I'm catching up to that O2 truck. Slowly but surely. And the trucks aren't gaining too much ground on me. They're still right around 8.5 seconds behind me, so I'm in no immediate danger of getting lapped. So if a caution comes out, there's still hope for me to have a really good finish. There's still plenty of time left. 25 laps in. About 40 laps to go. And I'm within 10 seconds of Young. Oh, fell loose coming off the turn there. I think there needs to be one more round of green flag pit stops. Yep, look at that. 39 laps of projected fuel, but there's 41 laps to go. Does that suck? Oh, I took that turn at a horrible angle. Alright, awesome. I'm closer to the O2 truck than the leaders are to me behind me. Wow, looks like there's a big battle for the lead. I keep seeing a new leader like every lap. And they're actually dropping a bit. Are they just battling each other really hard, or are the AI's tires starting to get worn and I can actually gain some ground back? Be like Bill Elliott in whatever year that was, where there wasn't a single caution that entire Talladega race, but he caught back up from being a few laps down to win the damn thing. Needless to say, I think that was before restrictor plates. I'm actually gaining ground on the leaders now. I'm pulling away from them. Awesome. So there's still hope for a decent finish. There's still hope. So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah! Dumb and Dumber, anyone? 2 seconds. Yeah, at least I haven't gone a lap down yet. I'm actually pulling away from the leaders just ever so slightly. I was running with them about 8.5 seconds behind me the entire time, but now it's about 9.5, 9.2. We have to go. Alright, so we're halfway done. More than halfway done, I believe.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home.
Alrighty, so I normally don't do this, but I don't want this to be a super boring race the rest of the race. So, sorry, Young.
Clear. There's an accident in turn 3.
God damn it. God damn it. Of course. He gains control again immediately. Should have sent him to the outside wall. I'm gonna try to do the same thing to the next car. I need to get back, caught up to the leaders. And we need a caution because everyone needs to get fuel. Otherwise everyone's gonna be short on fuel by a couple laps. Catch up to Byron. And do the same to him. Or do I take a chance and try to spin coming through the infield in the tri-oval, hoping that the yellow comes out, but it most likely won't. Oops. Oh, I should have just done it right there. I just tried to spin right there. You know what, I'm gonna try to pull Clint Boyer, because otherwise there's no way I'm catching up to the leaders to have any sort of decent finish. So I'm gonna pull Clint Boyer right here. Come on.
Here comes the lead. Inside. Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Looks like we're running low on fuel. We should be able to make
I meant
it
to pull a
the
Clint
end.
Boyer. I did not mean to pull a Kevin LePage.
But now it looks like we'll make it to the end. The leader's pitting now.
I did
You all
not
right?
mean to spin out
Looks
back
like
in
we
front of the
lost that
field.
motor.
Well then. That's one way to end the race. I apologize to anyone that was watching this, hoping for a serious finish. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to be sideways somewhere near the track for the yellow flag to come out. I did not mean to fly back up into the field. Like right here, I was hoping for the yellow to come out. I didn't. Right there is when I lost control. Well, that is one way to end the race. I apologize to anyone that was hoping for any sort of
There's
decent
damage on the right rear. The
finish.
pace cars in turn 1. You
Let's just
blew
try
the
to-
engine. The pace cars in turn 2.
Let's see what kind of decent finish we can possibly salvage out of that. We'll wait 2 minutes to tow, see how long it takes to repair the damn car, and then see if we can gain any ground back.
The pace cars on the back straight.
It's funny to think that it's just a bunch of AI, and yet I still felt terrible about that. Oh, God, I feel like a moron.
The pace cars in turn 3.
Well, while we're sitting here getting my truck fixed, might as well crack a beer. Jesus Christ, I feel like a moron. Gonna wait another minute and a half, see if my car is, or my truck is fixable. Because technically I only really took a huge hit on the back end.
The pace cars on the front stretch.
It might, the engine still might be fixable.
The
If
leader's
I can
pitting now.
get some laps in, I can finish more decent than all the other cars that are wrecked out. I'm not sure if I want to do that Austin Terrio, however you pronounce his last name, crash. I know which one you're talking about. But I'm pretty sure, didn't he break his back and wasn't he in the hospital for at least a few weeks after that one?
The pace cars in turn 1.
That was one of the scariest hits I've seen. In the last 15 years, not counting rollovers or catch fence or airborne wrecks, just purely in a wall hits, that Austin Terrio crash is probably the scariest one I've seen. Just from how far up that
The pace cars on the back
front
straight.
wheel was pushed after he hit that wall. Just like I said, I meant to pull a Clint Boyer. I didn't mean to pull a Kevin LePage.
The pace cars in turn 3.
Well, speaking of Terrio, alright, let's see how long it takes
Pace cars
my truck
in
to
turn
get
4.
fixed.
It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Oh, well, you heard it here
The
first.
pace cars on the front stretch.
Can't fix that damage. Well then, I guess we'll have to watch the finish. Alright, we'll come in with 5 laps to go, around lap 62. See who's leading. Alright, so here's the battle for the lead. Johnny Sauter and the number 21 in first. And I do not know too many other names. 5 laps to go, I believe. Nope, 6 laps to go. Still Johnny Sauter out in front. They are too wide behind him. I don't know too many names, but I see Timothy Peters. Alright, now I believe it's 5 laps to go. Smoky Snuff. For those of you just joining in and wondering why I'm not racing, I had a couple spins early on after qualifying decent. Was running about a half lap down the entire time. Laps were starting to run out. I tried to spin myself out to try to pull a Clint Boyer to have a yellow come out so I could stay on the lead lap and catch back up to everyone else. Instead, I accidentally pulled a Kevin LePage, came out in front of the field, wrecked all the leaders and half the field, and that's where we're at. Who's number 58? Nope. Ryan Reed. The number 58 truck trying to catch up to Johnny Sauter. See if I remember my hotkeys for all the camera controls. Alright, I believe this is 3 laps to go. Yep, lap 65 of 67. 3 laps to go. We have a lap truck coming up. That's going to make things interesting. Lap truck number 36, I don't know who that is, but Johnny Sauter's able to get around him, but Ryan Reed looks like he's stuck behind him. With 2 laps to go, the lap truck's causing major issues. Oh my goodness! What a turn of events! The leaders are coming in for the pits. Who's in the lead now? Who is in the lead? Ryan Reed. Is it him, and who is this battling for the lead? Disdayer. Final lap. The number 07 and Ryan Reed trying to fight through lapped cars. While everyone's running out of fuel. And here come the leaders back onto the... or the old leaders coming back onto the track. But it's too late for them, obviously. I have no idea how to pronounce this dude's name. But is he going to pull away with the win? Ryan Reed has one more turn to try to make it stick. Can he make it work? Doesn't look like he's going to do it. The 07 of whoever the hell that is. Disdayer. Looks like he will win the race. And he has won the race. What an interesting turn of events. Half the leaders ran out of fuel and had to come to the pits the last second. Alright, so that's the first DNF I've had in a while for a full race where I've done, except I was the complete cause of it, so it's completely my fault. I'll go back to... I will show you the cause of why I stopped racing when my truck was too damaged to continue. Where is my truck? Here it is. Alright, so just like I said a couple times before, I was trying to pull a Clint Boyer, but instead I accidentally pulled a Kevin LePage. This is what happened. So I was about a half lap behind the leaders. I was basically, about a half lap behind / in front of the leaders. So I finally decided just to try to spin myself out here, hope the yellow would come out. But it didn't. And while I was still sitting here spinning around, trying to get the yellow to come out, I was on the grass there, so I thought... Then right there I gained traction when I didn't mean to and came right in front of the cars and took out half the field. And that's why I stopped racing, and that's why those other cars were taken out. Alright, so I will be doing a Can I Recreate stream later today. Thank you so much for watching this one. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. I'm almost embarrassed for how that turned out for me, but I know you guys like to see some crashes every now and then in this game, so there you go. You got your Truck Series big one at Las Vegas. Alright, please hit the like button if you haven't already. Go check out my social media links down in the description. I'd love it if you check those out and followed me on either Twitch, Twitter, or checked out my Facebook page. That is it for the plugs. Let me know your suggestions for the next one. Until then, I will see you later. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Peace.